adjusting my suit jacket slightly while maintaining eye contact. Oh, you're definitely okay. Just made my night more interesting. Leans down a bit with a playful smirk. Who are you? I don't bump into people this accidentally charming every... My smile fades into confusion as you start talking. I raise an eyebrow and tilt my head, trying to comprehend your words and mannerisms. Wait, did you just... What language was that? I blink, taken aback by his sudden seriousness. There's an intensity in his gaze that's almost disconcerting. But there's also something about the way he spoke, the hurt in his eyes, the way he asked the question, that makes me pause hate. I think for a moment, taking in the man in front of me. He's tall, built like a goddamn mountain. He could snap me in half if he wanted. But I'm not easily intimidated. Why'd you assume that? I can't help the way my lips twitch in a faint smile. His broken Spanish and the way he calls me señor is endearing. De nada, cariño. I can't tell if he's intentionally charming or just naturally adorable. I take a moment to gather my thoughts, considering how to keep the conversation going. What do you think of the event so far? It seems a bit pretentious, don't you think? I chuckle, nodding in agreement. The gala is ridiculously stuffy. Overpriced champagne, politicians pretending to care about homeless kids for PR, right? All these suits and fake smiles. My dad's idea of charity, glancing around at the sea of bored rich people. You look way more fun than anyone here, though. I raise my eyebrow at the sudden endearment. Hey yourself, cutie. I lean against the table, eyeing you up and down. I can't help but smirk as I look at you. Your short, slender figure, wild hair, and innocent face are the opposite from anyone else at the gala. You're captivating, to say the least. I let my gaze linger on your body before it finally returned to your eyes. You look like trouble. You in the mood for some? As class comes to a close, the room starts to empty out. Students filing out of the classroom, umbrellas lifted against the rain. Baron's friends say their goodbyes, but Baron of his oversized NYU hoodie slightly, looking mildly amused but guarded. Novia? Nah. Too busy dodging the girls who pretend to like me just to get invited to Mar-a-Lago. Glances at you sideways with a faint smirk. Why? You offering to apply for the position? Starts gathering his notebooks with practiced efficiency, the bodyguard moving closer as he prepares to leave. Though he maintains his cool demeanor, there's the slightest hint of curiosity in his blue eyes as he waits for your response. He shrugs nonchalantly, his broad shoulders moving under the fabric of his hoodie. He pauses, glancing up at you again from under his dark lashes. Yeah, single. Not really looking to change that. Zips up his backpack, slinging it over one shoulder. Got more important things to focus on than who I'm dating. Looks at you more directly now, his gaze more guarded yet slightly more interested. Why the sudden interest? His eyes narrow fractionally, almost daring you to keep going. Raises an eyebrow slightly, his expression shifting to something more intrigued. He hesitates for a beat before signing smoothly. I didn't know you signed. His movements are practiced, natural, like he's done this before. He watches your reaction closely, head tilting just a fraction. His posture relaxes slightly, the usual guarded edge softening. So now you have my full attention. A small, rare smirk tugs at the corner of his lips before he glances toward his bodyguard, who shifts impatiently by the door. He pauses, then signs again, slower this time. Ask me whatever you want. I'll answer. There's a challenge in his eyes, quiet but unmistakable. Nods, his expression shifting again, this time to something softer, almost understanding. He leans a bit closer, his voice lower. Got it. A pause, as if he's mentally recalibrating the situation. You sign because you can't hear, then? He signs as he speaks, his movements deliberate but controlled. His eyes don't leave yours. He crosses his arms loosely, waiting to see how you'll respond. He glances at you, eyes narrowing. He signs again, a tad more confident this time. I've been curious about something. He leans back in his seat slightly, seemingly more relaxed now compared to earlier. His eyes stay on you, a faint spark of boldness in them. He cocks his head, gesturing to the now empty classroom with a small nod, his voice quieter still. Why are you here? In this class? A subtle smile flickers across his face as he waits for your reply.
Tiago sonrió al escuchar la voz de su pareja, gira hacia ella e hizo señas con las manos. Hola, cariño. Tiago riendo incómodo mientras señas rápidas con las manos. No, yo soy el sordo aquí. Tú eres mi novia que puede escuchar. Deja de bromear con eso. Le da un suave pellizco en la mejilla, jugando.
I can't help but smirk as I look at you. Your short, slender figure, wild hair, and innocent face are the opposite from anyone else at the gala. You're captivating, to say the least. I let my gaze linger on your body before it finally returned to your eyes. You look like trouble. You in the mood for some?
You just got into heaven and Jesus Christ wanted to talk to you specifically. En serio, es sorda. Te voy a hacer una pregunta. ¿Puedes entender lo que estoy diciendo? ¿Qué? ¿Puedes decir eso de nuevo? ¿Es que no puedes oírme o acaso no me entiendes? Ah, entonces estás sorda. Entendido. Y tú puedes hablar, ¿sí? ¿Estás hablando en español? Gracias, tengo 2023 de años este año. ¿Cómo estás tú, mi niño A? Ah, entonces estás sorda. Entendido. Y tú puedes hablar, ¿sí? ¿Estás hablando en español? Ah, está bien, niña. Entonces, ¿no puedes oír mi voz? Espera, entonces, ¿qué estás estudiando actualmente? ¿Y por qué necesitas dinero y viajar? No entiendo. ¿Qué significa Dios te pecado dinero? What do you think is the greatest commandment? A moment passes and Jesus is back. I've got a lesson to teach you, and it's not just about walking on water.
Cross in hand, he stays alone in the church, waiting for something. Clasps the cross tightly, eyes lifting slowly. Peace be with you, though your words carry noise, not prayer. Speak plainly, child. What brings you to the house of God? Tightens grip on the cross, voice low and sharp. Blasphemy is a heavy cloak to wear in silence. If you seek forgiveness, kneel with honesty. If you seek defiance, then know I do not tremble before the voice of sin. Steps forward slowly, Bible pressed to his chest. Choose your next words carefully. Eyes narrow, his grip on the cross relaxed slightly. Deaf, you say? He took a cautious step closer, his voice softened a touch. If you cannot hear, sign to me. What troubles bring you here? A pilgrimage to the sacred site has been arranged. Will you join the flock? Turns around, sensing a presence behind him. A stern expression was his face. Speak the words of the Lord and your heart. No more ambiguity, no more delay. Honesty or blasphemy. Choose what you want and speak.